Hiya, and welcome back to another Polyglot Perspective video. I'm Lola, and today Carly and I are going to be talking through some English versus American slang. Enjoy!
Hi guys, my name is Carly. I am 16 years old in international age, and I am a US born and raised student, and I'm gonna graduate from high school or secondary education, whatever you want to call it, in like a little more than a year, a little over a year, yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Lola. I'm 15, almost 16, woohoo! And I'm going to graduate in almost 3 years.
So I'll go first. I have like let's see, like 9, but I'm pretty sure you'll probably get most of them. Okay, so the first word is jank. So, okay, if I were gonna use it in a sentence, we'd be like, why is this store so jank? Like, why won't it just like work? Or like, that test was so jank, or something like that. I don't know if I'm using that correctly. I'm making myself look stupid, but it's fine, whatever.
No, you don't look stupid at all. Does it mean like silly or almost it's really bad? Like, why is it so
Yeah,
bad?
kind of like it's like unfunctioning. So like if you were like, it's not like working the way you want it to work, essentially. So like if like this window you were trying to like pull up the window, but it just wasn't working, you'd be like, why is this being so jank? Like, it's just not working.
So my first word is actually very similar to that, and it's shank. A way it could be used in a sentence is, oh yeah, he shanked me.
He shanked you. Oh my god.
It's
Like
not,
roasted you? Like teased you? I don't know. No.
it's stabbed. So that's
Oh
two.
wait, is it like
Um,
like literal stabbing? Like
yeah,
does that happen a lot? Like do people stab each other a lot? Oh
I
no, that's kind
think
of
in London maybe that might. I think
wait.
because basically I asked people on my story to like come up with things. This person from London was like, yeah.
Oh wow. I didn't know because I've never seen anyone get stabbed here, and but perhaps it's a more violent scene over there, you know? It could be. So the next one I have is like no cap. Okay, so like NO and then space CAP. So if I were to use it in context in a sentence, I'd probably say like, oh my God, I literally guess who I saw today. I literally saw Taylor Swift on the street walking today. And I'd be like, no cap. And they'd be like, are you serious? I'm like literally no cap.
I've heard it like before, but I don't really know
Yeah.
how, yeah, what it means. Like almost like seriously, but in another, like seriously, like really.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So like it basically just means like I'm not lying.
So my next word is knackered, and a way that could be used in the sentence is, oh, I'm completely knackered.
Oh, I think I've heard this one before. Does it mean like you're exhausted, you're tired?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bingo!
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Okay, good. See, I'm not dumb. I at least know one British thing. Okay, good. So the next one, I feel like I'm not sure if it's like very exclusive to the US, but it's like simp. Like SIMP. You probably heard of it. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
You want to go and explain what simp means for people who don't know what simp means?
Oh, well, that is a good question. It's basically someone who's like almost not desperate for attention from the
Yeah,
specific
it's
person,
like
but
they would go out of their way to try and win the favor of someone that they're like that they like. So like if you I think a lot of it's especially on like TikTok, it's like blown up where it's like people see someone like attractive or something, they're like, oh my God, like the only person I would simp for. Or like, oh my God, I'm totally simping, you know? It's like they told themselves that they wouldn't fall for that person, like go out of their way to try and win their attention. But it's also kind of casual, I feel like, because people just drop it on the comments and stuff all the time. So I don't know.
ace. So, for
Ace.
example, you'd use that in that's totally ace.
Um, does it mean like it's very cool, very trendy? It does?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay,
means
okay, good.
cool.
This one, I feel like it's very known now, but it's like I'm not sure if they use it in like the UK, but we say like get that bread.
Get the money? I don't know, because like dough, like
So
bread,
kind of.
money.
I think it like probably from the origins or something. Honestly, I don't really know. I don't know half the origins this like of these like different words, but like I think at one point, yeah, like it does mean like you can use it to say like get that money or like get that coin or like like go after the money. But like now, like you can basically apply it to anything that like you want to win or achieve. So it's like perhaps like you're a soccer player or something, and like um what's it called? Like you're like trying to motivate your team, be like, all right, guys, we got to win the game today. You're like, let's get that bread, you know. So it's like basically achieving whatever goal you want. So it's not exclusive to I think money anymore. But yeah.
As a person who loves bread, I will now be using that in my day-to-day
Really?
conversations.
I feel like it's slightly overused nowadays because I don't know. Like for us, slang really just like comes in and then goes out.
A lot of these words seem to be quite, I don't know, they're quite old.
Yeah. Honestly, I found it really hard to find like words that we still use today that you wouldn't be able to guess. But I feel like you probably would be able to guess all of them. So.
Well, this is 2 words, but the bee's knees. And so a way you could use that in a sentence is, wow, that poem was the bee's knees. Okay, that was a bit of a bad example, but anyway.
Like, does it mean like totally good, like the best, or like that was so impressive, kind of? Yeah.
Awesome, basically.
Awesome. Okay.
Awesome.
I don't know. What I feel like people say like if somebody said like bee's knees, I feel like that'd be like a totally like a boomer thing. Do you guys? I think it's on TikTok too, but it's like
Yeah,
that's like oh my
I
okay
know what
boomer,
boomer
like
is.
you'd be like okay boomer, like yeah, like mocking the older generations. Yeah. By the way, that I feel like that counts as slang, but like everybody in like the US and like I feel like the UK maybe uses it.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're on TikTok on the Western Hemisphere TikTok, then I feel like you would know. So this one, I don't know if it really counts as slang, but you know, I don't know. We're gonna go with it. You've probably heard of it. So like day one or OG. So like, oh my god, like you're my day one. Like, yep, she's the OG.
I don't know. OG original? Like it's the same letters?
Yeah. Okay, so
Like
OG does mean
my
original.
number one.
Okay, so kind of yes. But essentially, the reason that I put them together is because they literally have the exact same meaning. It's just like somebody that's been with you from the beginning, I guess. So like someone who's like really stuck it out with you. For example, like if you've been friends with someone for a really long time and you guys have gone through like thick and thin together, you're like, oh my god, you're my day one, like because like you've been together
Yeah.
since day one. And then like OG is like, oh my god, yeah, she's the OG because like for example, a lot of like YouTubers nowadays, like they're becoming very trendy. They blow up almost like overnight, right? But like they all had times when they were just starting out and they had those beginning videos. So they'll say like shout out to the OGs, so like the people who like were subscribed to them and following them from like the very beginning of their channel, if that makes sense. Yeah.
This one's kind of obvious, but raining cats and dogs. So crikey, it was raining cats and dogs out there today.
Yeah. Wait, do you guys say crikey? Like, do you guys actually say that?
No.
No? Oh,
It just
dang,
went
that's
sub
making me
really
excited for
English
that.
for a sec.
Is it just like raining really, really hard? The weather is like absolutely atrocious. Yeah.
Yeah.
We probably use that too, but like we don't really ever say like we don't really make like any comments about the weather. We'll just be like if the weather sucks today or something like that, you know.
British, that's all we do.
Oh yeah, doesn't it rain a lot in the UK? I mean, maybe it's just stereotypical, but like I wouldn't know.
Kind of. I mean, I think if you look at the statistics, not as much as everyone goes on about, but like it still rains a significant amount.
Yeah. Well, global warming these days, the weather does become absolutely bad everywhere.
Snow. We haven't had
It's really
snow
bad.
in like 5 years.
I live like very close, like in the States, in the US. I live in like one of the more southern leaning states. So we're like closer to the equator than like the northern ones. Obviously, well, what am I saying? So we essentially like never get snow. We did get snow like maybe once or twice, like a couple years ago or something like that. And this year we did have snow, but it was like it was so like it wasn't even an inch of snow. It was just like so tiny. And it was like you could see it snowing, but once it hit the ground, it just melted immediately because it wasn't that cold, you know? Yeah,
Yeah.
so it does rain a lot here though. Like today's a gloomy day, so
Today it's night.
yeah, every single
so
time I like call someone from the UK, it's always like afternoon for me and like night for you guys, and I just feel so bad because you guys are you guys should be sleeping. Well, I don't know. Maybe you guys are night owls and don't sleep. All right, next one. So like bet. So like BET, okay? So if I were to use this in context, so someone would be like, "Oh my God, I bet you can't win the high score on like Mario Kart or something. Like I bet I can win. Like what's it called? And then like win over you or something like that. I bet I can beat you. And then you'd be like, bet. Okay, bet. Which means like, oh wait, I'm not supposed to tell you, but that's one context.
Yeah, it's a competition. Let's do this. Like almost like you're putting money on it.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, essentially, I guess. But it's just like
But without
sometimes it's like if someone like kind of like challenges you just casually, just like if you're playing a game or something, you'd be like, bet, okay, bet. You'd be like, okay, it's basically saying like don't worry, like I can beat you, like I'll take you up on that challenge. Or if somebody's like making a suggestion, like, hey, you guys want to go get like fried chicken later because I'm really hungry, you could be like, okay, bet, like that sounds cool, I'm down. So it's kind of like that. It doesn't have like, yeah, it's one of those words that you can like just almost interject into like a bunch of different sentences and it would make sense.
It's a very acrobatic word then.
Acrobatic, yeah.
Okay, so our next word is bird, and it needs to be put into context. For example, you're a bird.
What? That's like giving no context, bruh. Could you like give me another example?
Meghan Markle, she's such a bird.
Like a hot figure, like a public figure who's like trendy or like looked up to.
No, it just means pretty girl.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean,
Apparently,
not that I don't think that we should just be going on calling people, well,
birds. I know
a
it's
bird.
very strange, but
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. All right, I'm gonna call my friends birds from now on. We'll see how they react to that. So the next word is trippin. So like tripping, but like without the G or with the G, whatever you want. So in context, you could be like, you like thought you're just like sitting there one day, okay, and you're just, watching a great movie on Netflix and you're just, enjoying, relaxing, and then all of a sudden outside the window you see a squirrel get like mauled by like some raccoon or something, and so you're just like, wait, what? Am I tripping? Like that's context. I don't know, it's kind of bad explanation. Oh, this is so bad.
like I don't know, like shocked, like whoa,
No,
am I
sorry,
on
that was kind of
drugs right
bad
now?
context. That was kind of bad, but like essentially it's just like am I hallucinating? Like you see something so weird and strange, you're like, wait, what? Like am I seeing things correctly? Like am I tripping or something like that? Or it could be used in a context where like you remembered something, like you thought you remembered very clearly something to be one way, but then like it's not actually that way, and people are like, bro, like that's not, like you remembered wrong, and you're like, what? Am I tripping? Like is my memory going crazy? So there's that too.
That is also a word I will be adding to my vocab because
You can also say like something is trippy. So like kind of like weird or
unreliable.
strange, but like not like in a bad way necessarily.
The next is another phrase. Sorry, I keep doing phrases. Bob's your uncle. So in context, you need to fix the gears on your bike, and Bob's your uncle.
I mean those two sentences don't go together whatsoever.
They do.
Like you need to get on it or something. I don't know. It's a fact, like non-arguable.
Let me try and add some more context. Your brakes are broken. If you fix them, then your bike will work, and Bob's your uncle.
Okay, I give up. You can just tell me the definition.
Okay. It basically means like you've done it, like that's it, like, and boom, you'll have it made.
Oh. Okay, so it's like if you're like telling someone like do this, do this, and then Bob's your uncle, so it's like you're done and you're finished with it, you've achieved it. Is that kind of what it
Oh, it's really hard to explain. Like basically you're just like talking
is?
about something that you need to do or that needs to happen, and then once you've done it, boom, you've done it, and Bob's your uncle. Like it's almost like look,
I think I get
that's
it.
what you need to do.
Yeah, I think I get it. It's kind of wow. That's interesting. Okay, interesting. Okay, this one I feel like it's you probably know, but like pop off / go off.
Like almost get really angry. Like
No. Okay, so good. You don't know it, so I can actually like have you guess it. So if like you were just like, taking a test or something, and then they're like, hey, what'd you get? You're like, I got like 105 for extra credit. Like, okay, pop off, go off. Like that. It's not like getting mad. No.
I don't know if you have this. I was kind of shocked, but stag night? No, you don't have a stag night. Hendoos? No, hendoos? Hendoos? No, hendoos?
What are Hindus and stag nights? What?
Okay. Um, Let me try and add some more context. Your brakes are broken. If you fix them, then your bike will work, and Bob's your uncle.
What?
Okay. Oh yeah, my mate's getting married. I'm going on a stag night.
You're going out clubbing? Is that what it means?
Could technically be clubbing.
Oh, so you're just going out to have a fun time and just like let loose?
My mate's getting married. Well, yeah, basically. Kind
Oh.
of. It's got a specific name. It's something you do before you get married sometimes. I mean, apparently.
A bachelorette party?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's called a stag night
Yeah, stag night for guys and then hen do's for
for girls. Oh, we just call it bachelorette. Like, I'm pretty sure.
That's
Well,
so
well, I
boring.
wouldn't know because I don't know because I'm not very familiar with
Animals.
weddings.
Add
Hindus
some
and
animals to you, vocab.
oh, Hindus and stag nights. Interesting. Okay, I have one last one, and it's like this one. Essentially, nobody uses it anymore, but it's like it's actually like kind of unique. I feel like, and like people use it in like 2019. I'm pretty sure, and it actually has an actual story behind it. So it's like on jaw, like jaw, like G, no, not Jah. Yes. So in context, you could say like, bro, like literally today I went and I like crashed the car into a tree and I almost killed like three people. Like, are you being for real? And they're like on jaw. But like nobody uses it anymore.
I've heard
Just
that before.
yeah, because it was very like exclusive to 2019. And like you'll understand why, like because of the story behind it. You want to guess what it means?
Is it kind of like seriously?
Yeah, it's essentially the same meaning as no cap. You know how sometimes um people like they swear like on God, you know, like if they think you're like lying or just like, over exaggerating something, they'll be like, no,
Oh
on
yeah.
God. You know, it's essentially the same thing. But the reason why it's like JAH on jaw is because like in 2019, I don't know if you heard, but like that rapper XXX Temptation, I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly. I'm so sorry, I butchered that. But he like just like abruptly passed away that year, and like people like were like mourning him and like respecting him, and so they kind of and like I think his real name, part of it, like some part of it was like Jaw or something like that, like JAH. So to respect him and put him, I guess, on the same level as like a god or something like that, it's like they said like on Jaw. So they're like it's like basically swearing on like a person who's already passed away. So it's like putting extra significance. It's basically the same thing as on God, but it's specific to that rapper who that passed away. I don't know. So it's very exclusive to that year. Nobody uses it anymore.
Plonker. I love this. And oh, my brother's such a plonker. Please don't hear this.
Oh, he's a jerk.
I accidentally threw my keys in the bin instead of a rapper. I'm such a plonker.
Oh, so is it like dummy, like stupid, idiot?
Yeah, idiot, basically.
Okay. I mean, there's obviously worse words to substitute, but we're gonna stay family friendly here. Yes, we're gonna stay family friendly here.
Oh yeah. Okay. I have more. Oh, I have another phrase that's kind of
okay.
fun.
We can do one more. Yeah.
To pop your socks.
To pop your socks. Wait, like to pop your socks, not like to blow your socks off? Is that the same meaning?
No, like to pop your socks. Well, I think that has a different meaning where it's like super spicy. But to pop like in 20 years I'll pop my socks off.
I'll pop my socks. Does that mean like you'll completely transform or something, like have a fat glow up or like
I mean, you could put it that way, but not really. It means to die, basically.
I was gonna say that. Okay, I was gonna say that, but I was like, that's a bit extreme, okay? Like
my grandma uses it constantly.
oh
It's scary. Anyway.
well perhaps not. But like for like blow your socks off, like wait, what does blow your socks off mean for you guys?
I think it means, well, for us it means like really spicy. Like, wow, this chili blew my socks off. I think.
Really? Is that what it actually means for you guys? It's crazy. For us, it's just like really impressive. Like, for example, if you were doing a project or something and your teacher was like giving you feedback or like, you know, like criticizing, like giving you like helpful feedback, I guess.
Yeah.
They'd be like if you did really, really well, your teacher could be like, wow, you know, that presentation was amazing. It's so thorough. You absolutely blew my socks off. Like, it really impressed me. That's kind of crazy. I didn't think, wow, that's kind of cool though.
I don't know. I mean, I could be completely wrong. My memory isn't exactly intact.
Oh,
So.
well, perhaps it's not wrong. I think that is totally good for today. So whoever's watching this, I hope that you guys enjoyed learning about American and UK slang, and hopefully you find some of them fun and helpful, and you might want to incorporate them into your daily conversations. Although it might be kind of awkward if you don't live in a country where it is commonly used. And before you leave, please remember to like, subscribe, and share with other aspiring polyglots to learn more about culture and language tips. See you!